Hey, it's Kayla. Alright, I have to start off this video. YouTube just sucks. I mean, I've had to, you know, record this. So, first, YouTube sometimes doesn't let me record, no, not record, post videos, and if they're longer than 15 minutes, and it doesn't even let me edit it down. It doesn't let me do anything, but sometimes I'll go over 15 minutes by a few minutes, whatever. And then other times it won't let me even go past a few seconds. So it's just really annoying. And not to mention, I've seen videos that are hours long, and yeah. So I made this a couple times, and then I made another one, and I decided I'm going to split it up, which I'm still going to be doing. And I did that, and then I accidentally deleted that because it ended up posting all of the videos in the end, and I was like, well, this would be super obnoxious if I have all these videos saying the same thing. So I'm going to delete them, because there's 5 videos in a row of me just pretty much repeating myself. But okay, anyways, I'm not going to be talking about how YouTube sucks the whole entire time. Actually, I'm going to talk about what I was originally talking about. Okay, so the function order, and specifically to me as an ENFJ, I'm going to be saying how I relate to it, and then also just the function order in general, but just through the ones I relate to. And so in this part, I'm going to be talking about extroverted feeling and introverted intuition. And on the second part, I'm going to be talking about my other two functions, extroverted sensing and introverted thinking. And I will not be talking about the last 4, because I'm just going to say, for the sake of this video, that I don't have them. I know they're unconscious, but it would be sort of hard for me to talk about how I relate to something in my unconscious, because I'm unaware of it, and I just don't really I don't really see how I would be able to do that, so I'm just not going to attempt to. Okay, my extroverted feeling, it's just pretty natural for me to use, and yeah, it's my strongest function, my dominant one, so pretty much I naturally just use it, and it will give me energy and motivate me when I'm using it. And if I'm somewhere where it's not appreciated or accepted, or really I'm not allowed to express it, and I get told I'm wrong if I interpret things through this, then I would find that to be very draining for me, and it would just pretty much go downhill from there. Okay, my next one, introverted intuition. This is, I feel like, almost almost as strong as my dominant function. Well, I don't know if it's almost as strong, but it's strong and it's natural for me to use. And again, it's, yeah, it's natural for me to use, and it's what gives my personality balance. And at all times, my extroverted feeling would have to be being filtered through this. So yeah, just the same thing with the extroverted feeling. It would be draining for me if I wasn't able to express this or interpret things with this. I mean, it's pretty hard to express introverted intuition, but I feel like as an ENFJ, since my extroverted feeling is being filtered through this, then it's still like, getting expressed regardless of whether it's really understood. So I feel like that's where you can really see the difference between ENFJ and ESFJ. At the same time, I feel like when I'm really stressed out, it gets even harder for me to express my introverted intuition. Also, it's like, I feel like I really only can use, I guess, what I am best at. Like, this isn't me actually thinking these things, but so what I'm best at, and then I go to extroverted feeling, and then I only use that, which is probably because I'm not with like people who are exactly, the most understanding, so, or they're trying to understand but they're unable to, and then introverted intuition is already not really understood, and then all they see is extroverted feeling, so it just completely just, I don't know, makes people not really take me seriously. But at the same time, it still would have to be through the introverted intuition, I believe. And then just as an ENFJ, I would feel like I would be able to sometimes foresee something and then, want to tell people, and oftentimes it's not really listened to what I'm saying, and I'm always expressing it through extroverted feeling, so in like trying to be helpful, right? And do it in a nice way. I don't want to be like rude as I'm doing this. It's often not listened to, and then afterwards, later, usually when it's too late, whoever is involved, either just be one person or a group of people, oftentimes, like, if it's a whole group of people who are deciding this, or just one person who sort of just, I don't know, they're in charge for one reason or another, like, either everybody else agreed to this, or they're just one of those power-hungry people who like to be in charge of things. Okay, so with resentment, they will either directly tell me or oftentimes indirectly tell me I was right, and then becomes sort of anger slash blame, almost like I wanted this to happen, or like I'm trying to be smart, like by telling them that was going to happen, and then it happened. So I think I'm smart for this, so oftentimes I'll make a snarl remark like, "Yep, you know everything," or, "Yeah, of course, you're always right." I'm just like, and at the same time, this bad, like, event or whatever that happened, it often affects me, too, in a bad way, and I'm already pretty invalidated at that point. Like, no one listened to me, and now I'm being blamed. It's just like, really? Like, never good. Like, okay. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the other two, and yeah, just, thanks for watching, and, yep, YouTube with the, you know, I don't understand that, I really don't, but whatever.